Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on the market. So a second day in a row where we pretty much have ideal consolidation for the S&P 500. I'm in a bit of an interesting position because I'm in an SPXS position, anticipating healthy daily consolidation, but I'm bullish the market overall, anticipating a daily higher low. So I am still in that position until the hourly trend changes back to the bulls and tells me our daily higher low has been set. And until that happens, I will continue to hold SPXS. But right now, this is a potential daily bull flag. We broke the low of yesterday and got no follow through. The total follow through we got was 36 cents. Very low action today, very low volume. There's this consistent pattern, I might have said it in videos recently, where we see the first half hour of trading consistently in SPY give us equilibriums. I've never seen it happen this consistently as far as 2-minute or 5-minute time frames go almost every day. And to start today, we had this big range, big upper wick. We had a lower high form. We held the low of the day, lower high. There's your bear break and some decent follow through. But these patterns where they're just clear equilibriums day after day for the first half hour of trading, they do a number of things. Number one, they give you a great setup to be watching for short-term direction. And number two, they really shrink up volatility and they keep things nice and contained. So we're going to be watching for a daily higher low to form, but until the hourly trend changes, that hasn't happened yet. The burden of proof here is on the bears, especially after getting whooped the last week plus. Bears have to prove something to us, and on no volume, healthy consolidation, they're not doing it right now. IWM. Daily inside bar today. Low of yesterday held by 4 pennies. If that low breaks, the bulls want to maintain the daily higher low of 148.31. And if that breaks bullish, we're looking back up recently to the high. I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to IWM. I'm keeping an eye on it, of course, but it's not really that important to me. Some people look for IWM to potentially give some early indications of what the market is going to do as a whole. I personally have found better luck with watching what the individual major sectors are going to do, with IWM not really being a major factor in my analysis. My analysis major factors are QQQ, XLF, XLV, and oil, essentially. So looking at QQQ, healthy daily consolidation, very much in line with SPY. Still a potential daily bull flag at this point, absolutely. If we break the low of today, tomorrow, there's a gap to fill at 181.77. And again, the hourly trend has to change back to the bulls in order for us to be looking at our daily higher low being set. We confirmed follow through on the hourly downtrend and got no follow through. The bear break of 182.78. We pulled back briefly before a bounce. Just nothing that the bears are proving at this point. XLF pulled back the most. The majority of the weakness today was from XLF, and the majority of the strength was from XLV, which we'll look at in just a second. So it's less likely that this is a bull flag due to the size of the pullback at this point. And you can see these 2 consolidation days, we gave back almost these 3 days before hitting the top. And if you look at SPY, how much we have given back, these 2 consolidation days, we've given back 1 day. So there is a difference there. XLF pulling back a bit more. If we have another red day on XLF tomorrow, the odds of an equilibrium as opposed to a continuation pattern will increase. So we'll be watching XLF closely. Hourly RSI hitting oversold. If we get there with another leg down tomorrow is when we start to look for daily higher lows to form. So perhaps hourly oversold, we'll be looking for that short-term shift. XLV, very bullish. Close at the high of the day. Highest close that we've seen on this entire move. Daily inside bar. And again, a large part as to why SPY held up strong. And this pretty much offset the XLF weakness. So on the hourly time frame, the bears are going to have to see a significant follow-through move below 90.90 to get anywhere. Inside bar support is 91.06, but again, we could even break this inside bar bearish and still be forming a daily bull flag. So bulls have a lot of space to work with for XLV to remain healthy daily consolidation. XBI, bulls showed up a bit today. Still very choppy in here. And similar to IWM, I'm not paying as much attention to it at all. It is still a weekly bear flag possible setup, and the bulls are going to have to get over 83, 87 to try and negate that weekly bear flag. So I'm keeping an eye on it, but it doesn't really matter a whole lot to me what it's doing unless it's very distinctly standing out as different from what other sectors are doing. VIX is just straight across 5 days in a row. Volatility dropping off on VIX in a big way. Still have to see this bull move for us to be shaping up this equilibrium. And if we drop down and break 1530, if we see the S&P 500 with a bull flag confirmed on the daily time frame, and we drop down and break this support level, that will be bearish for the volatility index. Bulls really want to hold 1530 support and see this continue to tighten up with a lower high somewhere around $18. Oil with a dump today. So we are looking for a daily lower high. The loss of the 4-hour uptrend is the first indication that the daily lower high has been set. That confirmed at 53.05. Next thing you know, we drop 4.5% or so, and we're back at the lows. Bulls are defending the low at this point, but just barely. And for that defense to be meaningful, we're going to have to see the bulls break 52.34, which is our 4-hour lower high of resistance. If we see another leg down and break this low of 50.59, I'll start to get interested in oil again under $50. I want to see a flush under 50. I want to see the daily RSI back in the low 20s. I would want to see the 4-hour RSI in the 20s. I would want to see the hourly and the 15-minute all oversold for me to be interested in looking at starting to establish a position with the broader framework of anticipating a monthly higher low to form compared to 42.34 to stay in a monthly equilibrium. That all remains to be seen if we'll get that set up this week or not. But patient, because anything under 54.80 is just a daily lower high at this point. Natural gas, it's almost a glimpse into the future. Is it going to do the same thing that oil did? Inventory report for natural gas is tomorrow. But look at this 3-day bounce, knowing a daily lower high is going to form on oil. 3-day bounce, knowing we're going to form a lower high on natural gas. 4-hour uptrend, still intact. If we lose the 4-hour uptrend, the daily top has been set, and we'll look to pull back down, back towards 230, just like oil has done. If we keep the 4-hour uptrend, that changes things, and the bulls keep control. Have to see a break of 240 to see this 4-hour uptrend continue. So that's where we stand overall. Burden of proof for market pullback and bears to prove anything is on the bears. In SPXS, going to exit when the hourly trend changes, giving us the indication that SPY has formed a daily higher low. And the question now heading into tomorrow, can this bull flag setup continue? Can the bears continue to be kept at bay? And will bulls continue to buy dips? I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in tomorrow after the close. Have a good rest of your night.
Hey, sheep!